NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. You look at the Nets. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. And now the Lakers starting group. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's James. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. And for the Nets, they've got Porter. Nicholas Claxton out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Abaji in at the 4 spot. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Abaji. Screen by Claxton to the middle. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. Here's Doncic. Got a piece of it. Here's Abaji. Oh, good with the triple. Pass to LaRavia. Down low. And it's Ayton missing. And the Nets with possession. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Porter with it. Defended by Reeves. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's LaRavia. And the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Claxton. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Doncic. 43 points out last game. Reeves the pass to Doncic.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And so just over a minute and a half played. Claxton the pass to Porter. Lakers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Yeah, and when you think about it, there was some really sloppy basketball being played by them, and they recognized that had they played a cleaner game, they could have gotten the win.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Now Reeves. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And a chance here to check out some stats for LeBron James.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Porter. Man with it. He's defended by Reeves. Here's Man. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Abaji. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Doncic passes to Laravia. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Here's Man. Outside Porter. Here's Abaji. Covered by LeBron. Claxton a screen on LeBron. And Claxton throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to Laravia. On the wing, Reeves. And here is Doncic. Still scoreless. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. You just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's LeBron. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Porter. Here's Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Nets passing it around. Porter with it. Takes the 3. The rebound by James.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
That one goes in.
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
Pass to Man. Right side, Porter. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Porter.
And Porter Jr. is a gifted scorer. I mean, one who possesses really good size and length that makes it hard for defenses to reel him in.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throw. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Doncic passes to Ayton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Doncic. And don't forget, top 5 in the league in points per game. He's a premier offensive threat, night in and night out.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. Here's Traore. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Outside, Porter. Pass to Abaji. To the paint, and stolen by Ayton. Now here's James. Nails the baby hook.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Now on the window floor, give it up for Team Fight.
Nobody has been better at clogging the passing lanes than this group, who are the tops in the league in steals since the All-Star break. Third is Luka Doncic, and of course LeBron James.
What a job both of them have done defensively in the open court. They've really gotten a feel for their opponents the more they see them.
On defense, the Lakers. To Abaji. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Here's Reeves. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Doncic with the steal. Fast break, the Lakers. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Reeves with it. To the wing on the left. Ayton sets the pick for Hachimura. And the 3 off target. The Nets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Pass to Porter. Inside. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Porter. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And he misses his first shot of the game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That one drops for him.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Nets trail by 4. Pass to Abaji. To the paint. Here's Traore. Rebounded by the Lakers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now here's James. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Traore gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Time to get excited and get
Both teams deciding to change it up. Smart finds Hachimura. Lakers working the ball around now. Screen by James. Here's Reeves. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 3.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Good. Torrey's got 5 points so far.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Reeves into the lane. And the rejection by Claxton. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Here's Smart. Softly drops in the floater.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Claxton trying to free himself up. Torrey's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 3. Smart passes to Reeves. LeBron outside. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. 2 points. That one goes. 8 points for him.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Pass to Claxton. To the middle. Here's Wolf. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's James. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Did not take him long to get into the flow of this game, knocking down 5 of his first 7 shots.
Here's Mann, still without a basket. Here's Torrey. He's defended by Reed. Wolf shot's good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Reeves outside. The 11-footer, and again it's the Lakers.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Torrey. He's defended by Reed. They set the pick. Williams with a clean look. Good on the three-point shot. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's LeBron. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And the Lakers with possession here. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Rui Hachimura out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. From deep, Reeves. Offensive rebound. Reeves with the screen for Kennard. The rebound by Sharp. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? He told her, they're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Now, here's Kennard. Reeves with the screen for Smart. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Nets trail by 5. Outside Williams. Shoots. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Just 5 to shoot. Kennard for 3. Sinks the triple. Kennard's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
Boy, this team is comfortable with Reeves running the show. He's an excellent decision maker.
Here's Mann, guarded by Smart. Sharp with a screen on Smart. Mann passes to Sharp. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Hachimura finds Vanderbilt. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Smart. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Denver Nuggets.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And the first one at the line is good.
And no doubt he's a defensive anchor. Smart's competitive spirit, it's just contagious.
The Nets making a switch here. Brownie's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Laravia's checked in. That one is no good.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Reeves. Now Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Unloads. Los Angeles with another miss.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Mann passes to Wolf. Here's Mann. He's defended by Reed. Los Angeles leading by 7. Hachimura finds Reeves. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Puts up a deep 3. Clowney pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
First one falls for him. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. So he gets them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. Now here's Smart. He's guarded by Williams. Reeves with the screen for Smart. Floats it up for James. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeAndre Ayton.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Nets trail by 5. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. The Lakers second.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Brooklyn with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Traore. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Traore's got 7.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Reeves. The Lakers moving the ball around. And here is Hachimura. Shoots. Los Angeles with another miss. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Traore. Good work defensively by Smart. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. There's the 3. Abaji pulls it in. The Nets have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Traore, guarded by Smart. Here's Traore, 7 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Wolf passes to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
LeBron outside. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's LaRavia. 8 points his last outing. Outside, Smart. LeBron sets the screen for Smart. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Smart.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Here's Traore. He's defended by Reed. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
The Nets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And Porter, no good on that one. We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Pass to Wolf. Outside Porter. Here's Wolf. Claxton, a screen on James. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Claxton.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside, Smart. Doncic with a screen on Porter. Back to Doncic. Pulls it from 20. It's deflected. Pass to Abaji. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
That free throw good from Doncic. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game. Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Now, here's Porter. 35 points for him last game against Charlotte. Pass to Doncic. And the slam by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Nets trail by 3. Man with it. He has yet to score. There's the triple. Can't hit that one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Doncic finds Vanderbilt. Now here's James. D right on him. The fader. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mann. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 3. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Porter. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
I like their mindset, the disposition they're showing. Staring at a deficit, they're pounding it inside for high-quality shots.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe.
Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Outside, Porter. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Laravia. He's got 5. Pass to James. Ayton against Porter. And that one's good, Ayton.
And padding that field goal percentage. Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Here's Abaji. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Porter. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Pass to Doncic. To the inside. 3-pointer. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
5th in assists. And they are in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. Rim protection, obviously important to them, and they have the horses to do it.
That top 5 assist ranking you brought up, Greg, it shows the kind of chemistry this team has. They don't get caught up in individual play. They're all working together. Pass to man. Driving inside. And he gets it to go.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Puts it up from 15. Reeves can't hit. Nets trail by 6. Abaji the pass to man. Ayton against Sharp. 44 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's man, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James. The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And at the line, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Reeves outside. Ayton against Sharp. Pass to Vanderbilt. Launches a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Vanderbilt's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Nets trail by 7. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the shot goes in.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And here is Doncic. He's got 8. From deep three-point land. Tries again. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And
the previous play is under review.
Signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, in looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
Checking out Los Angeles. They played okay, but unfortunately, that's not getting you into the playoffs. They were hoping to take the next step this year. That led to a lot of frustration for everybody. Their fans are hangry. They wanted to eat.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 7-point differential. We've got Terrence Mann. Michael Porter's out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Abaji in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Pass to Abaji. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. A 3-ball. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Mann. Clock at 6. Lakers with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. James with it. Now guarded by Porter. Here's Reeves. The 3 for Doncic. Ayton dishes to James. Here's LaRavia. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Here's Mann. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Down low, here's Claxton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Ayton.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And that one misses. No luck that time either. Los Angeles leading by 12. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy. Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets trail by 14. Now, man, they need this. Buries it from three-point range. Man's got 5 points so far.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Free throw line jump shot. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Claxton against Ayton. Pass to man. Claxton a screen on Reeves. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
LeBron outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Abaji can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 10. Pass to Ayton. Here's LaRavia. Guarded by Porter. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Drills the three-pointer. Reeves has got his 3rd basket of the night.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
All right, fans. It's time for the dance. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Look at the Lakers. They're 10th in the conference, still looking to claim a spot for the playoffs.
And you know, for the Lakers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Now, here's Porter. 10 points for him. Pass to Claxton. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Here's man after Luka Doncic's bucket. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Claxton. Some solid defense from Ayton. Los Angeles leading by 15. Claxton with the steal. Here's Abaji. Now Claxton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And let's check out stats for James. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And that one falls for Claxton. And Claxton drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 13. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And they're in the top half of the league in assists. Could they do more? Sure, but they're putting in some effort.
You just mentioned their points off turnovers ranking. They've been playing pretty good pressure defense this season, and it's paid off for them. Here's LeBron. He's got 18. Oh, Ayton in position. Claxton with the steal. Outside, Porter to the middle. And that one's good, Abaji. Abaji's got his second basket of the game.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To Abaji. To the paint. Poke loose. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. 5th best, Nick Claxton.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
5 on the clock. From the stripe. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Reeves. Rebounded by the Nets. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Here's Mann. 8 points for him. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And so it's the Lakers with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Inside. It's stolen. On the wing, man. He's defended by Reeves. Porter passes to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Abaji. The 19-foot shot. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Reeves. Defended by Mann. Reeves gets the bucket.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Nets trail by 11. Outside, Porter. Wide open shot is on the money. Porter's gotten 12 in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Reeves outside. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Pass to Abaji. Man with it. Screen by Claxton to the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Here's LaRavia. Guarded by Porter. Pushing it up. It's tipped. Stolen by Reeves. Pass to Doncic. He's off on that one. Nets trail by 9. Now, man. Claxton a screen on Reeves. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the right iron. Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Doncic outside. Doncic going to work.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Brooklyn's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. All free throws good from Doncic.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Clowney. Nothing on the board. Beyond the arc. Reeves with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Oh, Claxton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Doncic, following the bucket by the Nets.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
Nets trail by 13. To the paint, here's Claxton, and the layup's good off the glass. Claxton's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
LeBron outside. Doncic looking it over. Lets it go from deep. The 3-ball from Doncic.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Pass to Clowney. Nets passing it around. Here's the screen. Here's Williams. And there's the drive. Up and in on the layup. Williams has got 5 points so far.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half. And I think that's part of the problem right now.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
It's the Nets now after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Soray. Drills it from outside. He's got 10.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 19. No good from 11 feet. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
The Nets have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
At the line, Williams. At the line, 2 times.
And the first one drops. Shots checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And the Lakers making a change here. And both free throws good for Williams. Here's Reeves. 11 points in the game. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. No good from outside. Here's Wolf. 6 points for him. Pass to Williams. Over Smart. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for L.A. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Kennard is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's LeBron James. And it's LaRavia in at the 3, the small forward. Nice shot by Torrey.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's LeBron. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Pass to Torrey. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Lakers leading by 5. James right side. James absorbing hits on the drive.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Pass to Clowney. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. James cooking from deep.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Here's Clowney. He's covered by Hachimura. Pass to Wolf. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. Williams. That one falls.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Smart passes to James. Williams against Smart. Hachimura with it. Pass to Kennard. Latrey. A rebound by the Nets.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Nice shot by Traore.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
And he's good on the second.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Wolf. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Now, here's Kennard. Pass to Laravia. And the 3-ball is good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. To the left wing, the 3. And it's Laravia with the rebound. Lakers lead by 5. Here's Smart. The shot, no good. Nice D from Williams.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Clowney, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
LeBron, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's Clowney. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's Wolf. The Lakers with the rebound. Kennard on the wing. LeBron stuffs it home.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hachimura. Austin Reeves comes in for Smart. And Doncic is subbed in for Kennard.
One shot.
Free throw good, James.
Well, they're doing really good work at the free throw line this half. I think that bodes well for their chances to close this game out.
Outside Porter. Claxton against Ayton. From outside the arc. Abaji can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 6. Oh, James muscles it in.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Wolf. Here's the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
It's good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Wolf. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Mann's checked in for the Nets. The Lakers also with a sub. Hachimura is checked in. Here's Abaji. There's a screen. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good for 2.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Reeves outside. Pass to Ayton. James right side. Here's Doncic. Top of the key jumper, no good. Nets trail by 8. Here's Mann, down low. Here's Porter, and it's finished off by Porter.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Doncic with it. Stripped away. Here's Abaji, and there's the dunk to finish it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Reeves gets the bucket.
When Reeves can get the ball inside, he's a pretty reliable scorer.
Mann passes to Claxton. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he knocks down the first one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. And so he hits both. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's James. Uses the glass to finish the lane. James has got 35.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside Porter. Pass to Mann. From past the arc. Drains the three-pointer. Mann's got 11 in the second half.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Here's LaRavia. Doncic with the bucket.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for him this half.
Mann with it. He's defended by Reeves. Lets it go with the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Inside, here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
It's to Abaji. To the paint. He's looking for Porter and finds him. The Lakers with the rebound. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. James kicks to Doncic. Now Ayton. Here's Reeves. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Reeves has no fear at all going against the big guys. Drawing the foul there because he's fearless.
Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
And Reeves drops them both. Nets trail by 9. And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
It's halftime, fans. Here we go.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordy Fernandez was telling the team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Pass to Mann. Screen by Claxton. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Mann.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Ayton, the pass to James. From 13, and that one is good. James has got 37.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Here's Abaji. Claxton a screen on James. Here's Abaji. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on 8.
14. And out the line, shooting 2. Ochai, Abaji.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both good from the line that time.
Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
Lakers leading by 6. Doncic outside. Floats it up for James flushes in the alley-oop.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
For the Nets, this one not looking good. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Ayton. Now, here's Doncic, defended by Mann. The 9-foot shot. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Mann. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Doncic passes to James. Now Reeves, defended by Mann. Reeves can't hit. And the Nets with possession here. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Claxton. Here's Abaji. Misses the 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now, here's Doncic. Laravia passes to James. Offline with his 3. And so the Lakers take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, I just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates look for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, LeBron James.